Canonical quantization spinor field. Similarly, finally, according to the discussion section, there are exactly that are needed to discover anything which is the type of poster. From the term of operator, we have to room therefore the canonical calculation for the Honda. Where the Roman found the section of Roman separated into the horn that the character family of Marion was the full of separated with the direct field answer and the constant of the algorithm on the record of no. One said Hamiltonian section of Bacon was the local interval of operator when the particular moment about the operator canticle was a possible particular descent from blue or not to the rest of the finance. Following some procedure for the canonical number particles, the number of particle pieces over constantly good of analytical particle possible relation or regulation continual is available by the given the home. We have given section, we have answers of the mission of the window. And this major can be personal, major and that express major that. That's the rogue some function that we get to the root to relative and consummation according to a static level. It is a function of 0 point include that include density majority symmetry related include what the spin problem. Canonical quantity field balance and the symmetry field you know that the phase the noise so that's the fancy single filter similar words from the full similar section of the fundamental for the family and define. Canonical quantity spinning field shows that the Hamilton index when the spinning complex both the limited. This is a partial time relation charge conductor time or canonical Lorentz transformation, direct transformation, immediate transformation matrix and given the Lorentz relation and the section the constant Lorentz transformation cannot raise the infinite transformation that is the we given present transformation. System condition operator we know the question answer the matrix with the particle transformation we get and the code should have the wish the original field correction says however number only the question the condition time the minute the two conjecture here conjecture operator because of some conjecture time operator when the operator transformation so the transformation the process of whether available should satisfy conjecture when the transformation field. Whether to read the consequences to read the integration function, namely that these are just become more the list of good choices related to choices of what included which can connect the consider the moment of the moment of the factor assumes that the integration what the function and the particle of the party opposite the wave function of the positive of the appears as a major family the section family and action theory by the spinning about the basket and rectum family the combination of the combination of the party the way context the party question is all right the question of Hamilton consider the role the member of the condition of the defined question of the action. Looking at the good question of what the matter the canonical transformation this way to the moment operator angular operator transformation relative forces of the swing of the the space of also the beginning of the the phenomenon convection on the pressure charge integration formula and the smell of the this is good that the student of the section party to the remains of where they are the seat not to where the transformation rate the wheel transformation or reverse. And when the charge Hamilton conjecture was a question indexed the rowing the memory integration side, we get the conjecture similar complex with the conjecture integration input and the conjecture transformation. Very minor form of the same combination matrix conjecture satisfy the conjecture Hamilton and later transformation for the initial conjecture for the formula. Well, the choice we have called the correspondence transformation that is the regular transformation scalar. vector for is actual vector transfer on the consequence of with the find applying the similar argument with the record on the whole the with the arithmetic on the world. Therefore, to follow this and under the convert the concept provide the context that the since the indicated context in the context of the get the context of organical research, therefore. This curriculum even the connection with the marginal field gets from that the connection matrix and the working connection transformation field either with the Hondo. We show the general beginner vector normalize even the recon that this is the average of component combination every one there. Scalar field always conditional where the CPU transformation Hamilton in the basis of what depending on the number of connection vector places in the binary Hamilton and what's a set of direct answer the rules under the English and the converter members of the way. Find the transmission property under the key has a major field. Next execution half faster. And let us now consider how to construct the application initial final state scattering experiment by the concept of the Dirac field asymmetric interaction with U1. U1 symmetry given to the conserved connection of the charge Q immeasurable once the operator when the value of the operator plays with that then we have a Lorentz normalization of the where the rate consider that the practical similar no momentum and the momentum where the approximate value when the momentum space equivalent consider time and operator particle for particle with the in a state form of particle wise the separator form particle regulation equals to also become also going to state expansion of that assumption get the approximate regular package of letters similarly and describe separated of how the vehicle location interior preparation by the state of some of the instances scattering some need to say the fundamental sort of calculator that define combination form that to get the score to get to the best and however, the domain of conjecture after read, however, regulation operator it's good on similar charging, similar system operator with extension time and extension hardware and reaching to Hondo, what is the simulation operator distance of time on the rest of the order. You are working the provider, not the cost of the final state of action generator for the price area. And I might say, one of the monkey for sure, the book of the 그리고 이거를 내가 인용해서 그렇게 하시고 그거를 이렇게 케이스에 배열을 내려와서 뭐를 캘레시 오퍼레이터 세요 코미션 after promotion 혼자 뭐를 가는 데는 로마에서 해도 되는 거는 그쪽 소모를 and the right hand side the commission regular commercial related to the expense of the zero and the roll and the emergency was taken in emergency became my own resisted certificate but the regular possible that the right hand side but the emergency matter in the however is home recognition or possibility of possible and the way that we just victor however what the always occasion connection on the commercial and it is necessary fact the condition of commercial direct will consider that the dimension collector satisfy western summer scattering of the different form making question committed to problem form. And the propagator associated direct field here affairs from a another possible answer because of balancing Feynman propagator some sort of ratio of polarization for this function system for using it we just relate similarly that the combination into the time in which the propagator was set and also the semi function derivation of Hondo and the progression similarly to the for the Fermi program that we consider that it is necessary for another Hondo to consider module for whether it is the same as Dirac only the difference will be between the second and the charge. However, another field, majority field candidate implies that using the majority connection from the connection provided to say that we can consider the expense of time observed on the indirect have equal to J sin and the free Fermi on the Fermi field progress original for example Majorana awareness of field we can replace the machine of possible ignorance of field repair the probability with the base size. Problem, the matrix pass integral formula.